Knowing when someone likes you is a tricky dilemma. When the loud, extroverted, popular girl likes someone, she could have no problem shouting it out from the rooftops. It would be as easy as breathing. But then we also have the opposite end of the personality spectrum, the shy girl. A shy girl can be the introverted opposite of that shouting popular girl. She doesn't like the spotlight, instead observing and thinking on her own, and most of us will never know the other half of what she's actually feeling. Shy girls are cute, quiet, and mysterious. Unfortunately, sometimes they are a little too mysterious. Flirting with her brings a different dynamic than with a typical girl. She isn't going to throw you the obvious sign that she has feelings for you, so how do you know if she's into you? It all starts with these 10 signs that a shy girl has a crush on you. Number 1. Her friends tease her a lot because of you. Even if a shy girl keeps to herself, she is bound to have a close-knit group of friends nearby. Sometimes this small group of gals are tight, and they are the only people who knows the in and outs of this girl. Pay attention to how they act when you approach the shy girl and her group of friends. Do her friends start to tease her? Are the jokes flowing more than the Amazon River? This is a strong sign that there's something happening right under your nose. These girls know something about her that you don't know, and it could be obviously about you. A shy girl won't be blunt about her feelings for you on her own, no matter how much her friends encourage her to do so. So instead, her friends pressure her with jokes in an attempt to push her closer to revealing her feelings to you. Shy girls may or may not enjoy these jokes, but her friends do it with the positive intention of eventually getting you two together. Number 2. She turns red like a tomato when you talk to her. A shy person is defined as someone who feels nervous or timid in the company of other people. This is just in the company of another person that she doesn't know too well. Now take that nervousness or shyness and multiply it by 10. These are the feelings that a shy person exhibits in front of someone they like. All of these feelings don't just stay cooped up in the body, they eventually come out in subconscious physical responses. One of the top responses is blushing. Blushing happens when an emotional trigger causes your glands to release adrenaline in your body. Adrenaline causes blood to move closer to the surface of the skin, causing you to blush. If your crush becomes a red volcano, tomato, or chili pepper in the face when you speak to her, she isn't sunburnt. And no, you don't just have to be pale to show this sign. Any shy person can and will become flushed in front of their crush. Number 3. She reaches out to you electronically but barely speaks to you in person. Shy people could have much louder personality than you would think, but they're reserved for the few trusted people in their inner circle. If you're still on the outskirts, they will only be able to share these character traits when they're protected behind a screen. This is why the shy girl might be a super enthusiastic chatterbox via social media or text, but never seems to be the same girl in person. She isn't being fake, she's just not confident enough to open up in front of you face to face yet. Take this opportunity and get to know her from a distance. If you keep talking via phone or online, eventually this conversation will spill over into in-person conversations and she'll start to get comfortable. Number 4. Her hair covers her face when she talks to you. A shy girl probably won't be all up in your face making direct eye contact and smiling ear to ear. She's nervous when she's around the person she likes, remember? And when we're nervous, we are never 100% confident, so our body language will echo that. If you notice the hair of this shy girl more than her eyes, she may be hiding her glasses on purpose. Hairs are annoying sometimes and girls are constantly pushing it out of their way or putting it up in a bun. When a big strand just happens to be blocking the face of the shy girl, this is a method she uses to protect herself during your conversation. Don't worry, this doesn't mean that she's scared of you, she might just be scared of opening up to someone that she has a crush on. She would rather much continue this conversation from her phone, but that isn't an option right now when you're actually there. But don't give up, she'll get comfortable one day unless she doesn't like you and tells you to stay away. Number 5. She's 100% down to help whenever you need something. While most shy girls aren't always comfortable talking to you face to face, that doesn't mean that she won't dedicate her time to you. She is not the type of girl to sign up for things unless she is truly invested in it. When a shy girl has a crush on you, congratulations, you have now made the cut for her exclusive list. For this reason, she will always be 100% down to help you when you need her. Whether it's a favor, advice, or something bigger, if she likes you, she will do whatever she can to help you out. Sometimes she will do so without even being asked. You might think it's pretty sweet and nice. Yeah, generally, shy girls are pretty sweet and nice, so don't be taking advantage of that. Number 6. She stutters or jumbles her word when speaking to you. Another sign to tell if a shy girl has a crush on you is through her speech. As we now know, being nervous and timid eventually exposes itself physically. Speaking is no different. A shy girl will be rushed with emotions, adrenaline, and other physical responses when she's talking to you. That's why shy girls rarely talk. Sometimes all of those thoughts and ideas will jumble together inside, only to have her jumble her words outside. If you notice, she seems to get stuck speaking with you, but has no problem turning around and talking freely with your friend, there is something going on between you two. This shy girl definitely has feelings for you. Number 7. She avoids small talk unless it's on her favorite subject. For a quiet person, words are precious. That's why you don't hear the teacher always telling the shy girl to stop talking. The shy girl saves conversation for things that matter. This could include anything that's related to what she's doing, personal ambitions and goals, or simply anything that's of practical use or of her interest. The shy girl isn't going to ask you what's up and talk about the weather unless she likes meteorology. If this girl avoids small talks with you, don't take it offensively. Use it as an opportunity to talk about things on a deeper scale or that's of her interest. She might not be interested in chatting like a couple of guys because sometimes things just don't click for her, but I mean she will try to make an attempt to do it if she wants to connect with you, but you're better off talking about her interests. Number 8. She's the most awkward person you've ever seen. When I say the most awkward person you've ever seen, I'm not saying that she looks like an alien. In fact, shy girls often have this air of intrigue that makes them more attractive in a curious way. By awkward, I mean that it seems everything she does in front of you is unnatural. Her body movement seems planned, her laugh may seem off, and she will probably be clumsier than a baby. These are not because the shy girl lacks the ability to be socially smooth, she's simply overthinking all of her natural reactions because she's worried about how you'll see her. Cut her some slack and give her a genuine compliment. Slowly but surely, she'll fall into her normal self and start to be comfortable over time. Number 9. You'll suddenly notice that she's into the same thing as you. This shy girl was always on the outskirts of your radar, but one day it hits you like a brick that she shares a ton of your interests. The key here is that it's sudden. Chances are you weren't just ignoring these behaviors all of this time. If all of a sudden you see that she shares your main hobbies, we can bet that she hasn't been participating in these hobbies for very long. She isn't going to be upfront about wanting to spend time with you, so one way for her to manage this slyly is by diving into your interests. The thing about shy girl is that they probably won't get involved in activities they hate just for a crush. You aren't going to see this girl suddenly throwing a baseball around, for example, but she will pick up the interest that resonates with her and try them out. If you figure out that you both share the same interests, she's hoping that you'll want to experience them together. This is giving you some material to work with in order for you to ask her out. Number 10. She's all ears for you. Because of all of the physical manifestation of being shy, a quiet person is going to prefer to listen rather than speak. It comes more naturally to them to be attuned to whoever they're speaking with. A shy girl is going to grasp each and every one of your words and store them much more carefully than your average friend. If you tell her a small detail about something you like, don't be surprised when she brings up the detail months later on. If your tone carries worry, this girl will be the support you didn't know you needed. When she does chip in, her responses will be authentic and hold a lot of meaning. Take note that she isn't listening so intently to everyone else in the room. She saves this type of dedication for the people who she likes, and right now it seems like you've made the cut. You can always count on this girl to listen and truly understand what you need to say. Sounds like a great characteristics for a romantic relationship, doesn't it? Overall, these are 10 simple signs that shows a shy girl having a crush on you. She might have been observing you from a distance and has a true crush on you. She doesn't put on a show to be liked by others, but she shares her true colors only to a few selected people she trusts. While it may take a shy girl some more time to gain confidence around you, it is sure to happen if you put in the time and effort. Shy girls are like safes. You could probably trust her with anything because she probably won't go out blabbing to the world about it. This could be your secrets, doubts, or even your feelings for her. If a shy girl in your life is showing the sign that she's crushing on you, take a few steps forward and try to strengthen your relationship with her. Remember, she isn't going to be the one asking you to hang out every day, but that's only because of her shyness. Grab the reins and initiate some hangouts. You might be more than happily surprised at the outcome. But do let me know the outcome too. If you like this content, make sure to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing to stay tuned for future content like this. I'll catch you all later. Bye!